that's you. So eventually, when they come out, you need to be in a creators club. You need to be in a creators club. This is the kind of stuff we're gonna do. Help you take your vision to actual goal. So let me ask you this though. So when you say have it in their home, because I've heard this, I think back in the day, in old times, they used to even have the body right in the house. Are you referring to them even having the body at their home if they wanted to, or like backyard funerals and stuff like that? I love the idea though. I love the idea. Now, I'll be honest, it's not something that I would do myself because I'm just not that person. I don't even like going to funerals. I go because I have to. I have to support the families. Um, you know, I prefer not to see the body. Even with my own parents, I was able to just do like a memorial video for them, especially because it was around the time of COVID. Um, so I didn't have to, but they never wanted that anyway. So it's not a topic most people like to even talk about. But I love the idea of being able to have something in people's homes, you know, where and a repast at the house is nothing new either. That concept, because I remember back in the day before people started going to renting places and renting event spaces and stuff, the repast was always at the house. We go back to the house after you eat. I mean, after the person died or whatever, after the memorial. So that part is not new, but to actually arrange it for them is a beautiful idea because most people are so overwhelmed and so stressed. They'll typically get a family friend or somebody to plan it. But if you're going to plan it and you can organize the meal and everything, I'd pay you versus, and that's what people are paying for in any industry, guys. Any industry, they're paying for service and convenience. People don't want to have to do nothing, okay? They don't want to have to do nothing. Right now, I ask my husband every week, do you want somebody to cut the grass? Oh, no, I cut my own grass. Because we're from Detroit. So a man cutting his grass is just like, don't touch a man in his grass, okay? His lawnmower, don't come between the two of them. But I'm like, you want me to get somebody to do that for you? Because I'm figuring while he doing that, he could be working on something for me and my business, right? If you ever listen to this guy, this man called Myron Golden, he's always talking about buying back your time. Some people are like, well, I can't afford that. I don't want to pay for that. I hear a lot of people not getting house cleaners. And I can't afford a house cleaner. I got a couple of friends that I could pay them probably like $50, $60 come do something. And Jeff was like, what's wrong with your head? He asked me, what's wrong with your head? So, but anyway, I like the idea. Anytime you can offer a service. And again, if you're going to plan a funeral from beginning to end, I love it. I love it. And you would advertise. Now, you wouldn't be able to go to funeral homes necessarily because that's the competition. How would you get your clients? You would probably, your best bet would be setting up a Google ad, probably a Google business page with what you're offering. And then as people are searching for funeral services, and then word of mouth, because that's something everybody always need. I don't care where you live, what color, whatever, everybody always needs. Someone's always dying. Someone's always dying. So I hope that helped you. Let me know if that is what you were kind of leaning towards and what you were thinking, okay? Joan says, so much that it gets overwhelming, makes me overstimulated. LOL. Oh, girl, we've been talking about so much, Jones. What gets you overwhelmed and overstimulated? Because we've been talking about so much. I'm sorry. Can you refresh my memory? Queen Rashid says, yes, Mrs. D, that's a great idea. Wish I had your help. See, look at that. Look, I love it. And this is what the Creators Club is all about. When I roll out that, oh, I'm so excited. This just let me know I'm getting ready to go in the right direction. Notary Educators is not going nowhere, guys. Notary, I bleed notary. But my new endeavor is going to be what we just did right here. What we did right here. And that's helping people to realize their dream. A lot of you, like I said, you want to write an ebook. You want to do courses. You want to do a podcast. You want to do something. And yeah, there are 1,000 videos on YouTube. You can watch them. 1,000. But I've actually done all of these things. So in our new Creators Club community, everything with a K, y'all. In the new Creators Club community, though, this is what we're going to do weekly. I'm going to teach you how to start that business from beginning to end. We're going to develop your business plan. We're going to help you to start marketing. We're going to help you get your first client, So it's a lot of things. Okay, Miss Jones, thank you. So many notaries content on YouTube and TikTok. Yes, it is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Thank you for clarifying that too. Yeah, because I'm like, we talked about so much stuff. Welcome everybody. We got a lot of new people. We're just kind of chit chatting today. We've been talking about my apostille client, my translation services, what's going on in these notary streets, and actually starting your own business of any kind. And I'm sure you all can agree. Let's finish up with Ms. because I love this. What Jones is saying. When you think about so much content, it's funny you say that because I look at TikTok occasionally. I'm not a big TikToker, but I look at TikTok, YouTube sometimes, and people dropping in my feed different notaries. I'm like, well, where'd they come from? Who are they? And then I'll look at them, and then maybe 3 or 4 months later, they're gone. They were selling a course, or they were selling something. We've been here almost 5 years. So the message hasn't changed. The number of people that we helped have changed because people are constantly growing. I just love it. I just love it. That's why I said check out the video that we just put out today. It's an hour and a half of success stories, and that's just the nth of the success stories. I mean, because a lot of people are shy. They work in silence. One day, and she's actually going to teach tomorrow. Tomorrow's session is about field inspections. If you have any interest in doing field inspections, you probably want to be in the house. There is a course on it that you can buy separately. Coupon code is WIN2025, WIN2025, or it's included in the mentorship all-inclusive package. But tomorrow we're doing a deep dive into field inspections, and that's being taught by Miss Angela Brown. Now to tell you a little bit about Angela just really quick. So she was one of those people I say walk in silence. So one day I had dropped our link in our group about leaving us a review. So somebody left this amazing review. They was like, yeah, Notary Educators was great and this and that. And I just did 2 long signings yesterday and I've been doing this. And I said, who is it? It said A-B. So I got back in the group. I said, can somebody tell me who A-B is? And it was Angela Brown. And I was so impressed with her. I was just like, you're doing so much stuff. I said, we didn't know she'd been working the program, y'all. She had been working it like for real, from the beginning to the end. Everything we say, everything we teach, everything we do. And she was winning like, I don't know what. All she was doing was win, no matter what. So then she dropped it in the chat, and like I said, she dropped it in a review. So I told her, I said, girl, you've been walking in silence all these months. Because a lot of times people don't participate. Like they don't verbal. A lot of people are shy. I get that. I'm not that shy. If the car is too quiet, I'm talking. I don't like silence. That's me. So a lot of people are the complete opposite though. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I said, well, who's A Brown? Can somebody tell me who A Brown is? So anyway, she's teaching tomorrow, part of it. We'll be doing it together. She'll be co-hosting the session with me. So a lot of our people are doing well. Next week, we'll have Lori Wilson. She'll be co-hosted with me about customer service. Lori does very well in customer service. And these are things that I teach you anyway, but who better to hear from your peers? Sometimes we hear from somebody else that's, equally learning like you or equally progressing like yourself. It's like, oh, okay, well, she can do it. I can do it too. So we're just inviting a few special guests on the next couple of months. So it's been going well, actually. So tomorrow night, if you're interested in field inspections, join us. Mrs. D says, I'm a funeral planner, just like a wedding planner. Yes, I have taken a body to someone's home for a viewing. Wow, look at there. So you're a funeral planner. I mean, I'm telling you, I love the idea, and I'm so glad that this came up today. Again, because it's letting me know. So what are you doing as far as your advertising? What are you doing as far as social media? How do people know you exist? Let me know. And again, this is the kind of thing we're going to be unpacking in the Creators Club with Kimmi. So let me know, how are you advertising? How do people know you exist? Is there a lot of competition? Are there a lot of people doing that? I love it. Queen Rashid says, Ms. Kimmi, if I already have an LLC, can I do a DBA for my notary services? So are you trying to put your notary services in the LLC? Are you trying to do the DBA like Queen Rashid doing business as Rashid Mobile Notary? What are you trying to do? And of course, I have to give you a disclaimer. I'm not a tax professional, but I'll let you tell me what you're thinking about doing, and I'll tell you what I think you should do.